Good evening. Thank you all for joining us for this 7th grade concert. This group has grown abundantly, and I can say for Mr. Linville and myself that we have been very impressed with your students all year round. They are the students that are eager to learn, so they're super fun to work with. What we started with was How to Train Your Dragon, arranged by Johnny Vincent. The themes of How to Train Your Dragon are to always lead with kindness, be accepting, and it encourages us to navigate life with a heart full of love and to choose ourselves and our own beliefs over societal expectations and to be the leaders of change even in the midst of adversity. This is an exciting and emotionally powerful piece that our students were super excited to play. So give it up for our 7th graders for that opening one more time. The next piece that we are playing is African Marching Song by John O'Reilly. This is just a rhythmical piece, I guess you would say. There's a lot of syncopation in this that you will hear, and it's known as a song of freedom.
If you're ever on Jeopardy, that last song, Sia Hamba, African Marching Song, was sung at Nelson Mandela's funeral. If you win, go me the money. We want to recognize Mr. John Bailey. This is his last concert in the district. He is going on to teach with a different school district next year. With deep gratitude and heartfelt appreciation, we say farewell to Mr. Bailey. He's a truly exceptional educator, mentor, and leader in the Platte County School District music community. Since 2008, Mr. Bailey has poured his passion, creativity, and dedication into building a percussion program that has inspired and elevated students across all levels. from the very first beat in 6th grade to award-winning performances at the high school level. Through his work at Platte County High School, Platte City Middle School, and Platte Purchase Middle School, Mr. Bailey has helped shape not just skilled musicians, but confident, passionate young people. The annual drum showcase, the vibrant percussion ensembles, and the strong foundation he laid for future generations are all testaments to his lasting legacy. Beyond the classroom, Mr. Bailey's leadership within the Missouri Music Educators Association speaks to his commitment to the broader music education community. Though we are sad to see him go, we are incredibly proud and excited for what lies ahead. Mr. Bailey, thank you for your years of service, your mentorship, and your unwavering belief in the power of music. As you embark on your next adventure, may it be filled with new inspiration, continued success, and joyful rhythm. You will always have a home in Platte County.
Mr. Linville is really good about turning microphones off. I am not. That last song that we played was called Brace for Impact by Christina Huss, and really she wrote it for her own band, and just to learn rhythms and have a good knowledge of syncopation. That has been a big point of focus for our 7th grade band is syncopation, and it's with clapping sections that you heard and cluster chords and a lot of different articulations. So a lot of musical knowledge that the students learn through that one. This next one, conducted by Mr. Linville, is titled Nebula. It invites listeners on a musical journey through the stars. Inspired by the beauty and the vastness of outer space, we hope you will picture swirling galaxies, distant planets, and the awe-inspiring beauty of the universe.
that last song, Crash, Impact, Razor Impact, that's about when they all started driving in a couple years. If you have recordings from this group, from this concert last year, and you would go home and watch it over the weekend or sometime and compare it to this night, this is my 36th year directing bands. I don't know that I've ever had a band make this much progress in a one-year time span. They've made a full year and a half, maybe even 2 years of progress. So they're really have made great progress. It's been a joy to teach them. We're going to finish with a great song from 1980 from Ozzy Osbourne, Crazy Train. If you know the extra lyrics, join us.
Niko nije ovakav problem, koliko je on 36 godina.